Hey guys, how's it going? We are back, 7:38 p.m. Eastern, and just going to check to see if everything's okay. Allow external dispatcher, should be good. Yeah, looks like everything's up and going. Barstow still locked, which is the way I set it. Awesome. And ping rates around normal, so that's a good sign. So yeah, 7:39 Eastern. What happened was he had to reboot the server so he can get a client file in. He did one Saturday, I guess. I'm not too sure why the pings were so high earlier. They were not too sure what's going on with that. That's just a little freaky. Could be a network thing. I don't know. Where the hell was I with this thing? Oh, there I am. Did I clear out of the track? Oh, I did. Good. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this one and then try to figure out where I want to go. So right now we're at a 4.9. Hours of testing. Wow. I bet you I can't get on some of these cars you can't get on. I think this might be one of them. Yeah, see? Can't get on the damn car. Alright. So let me head back. Yeah, I don't know what's with the auto racks. We can't I think that's a known issue in version 2 for some reason. So I'm going to probably swap out some of these SD45s or some of the engines I particularly don't like. I don't know when exactly, but I like the SD45. I think they're cool. I just don't think they're complete. So, I hope so. I'm going too fast here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Let's see how that goes. Wish I could ride on the back of these damn things. Can I go like this if I hit a F11? Wow. I don't care about seats. I just want to ride on top. You used to be able to ride on top of these things. Oh well. Looks kind of stupid riding on the. Actually, no. You'd have to grab on the bar, I guess. I saw the Grand Trunk car. It reminded me of my time in Fostoria last weekend. Damn, you know, at the time I was so glad to get home. You get sick of it, and then just now, when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I missed that trip. I go like twice a year. I don't know why it's a CN yard now, but I know it's an old Grand. I'm pretty sure it's an old Grand Trunk. My son and I, we have what the heck we got? We got we got a world in and what do you call it too? Railroad Tycoon 2, which is we call it Grand Trunk. Didn't want to call it Canadian National or anything, and you start like in the 1800s or whatever. But yeah, we're transcontinental now. We beat the rest of them. So we went transcontinental in, I don't know what year it was in the program, but our investors didn't like it too much because we spent a lot of money. But I think they like us now. It's a pretty cool game. I never really played it out that long though. I played it, and I think it was at a time where I was kind of in college, kind of in between. I don't know what, but. Okay. So I'm gonna recrew this sucker. I guess I should have checked to see. Here, we'll just relinquish that for a second. It is? That's a little strange. What, did you hear me talking about my son? Let me just take a look and see what's going on here. I should be in. According to this, I'm streaming. Let me just go to my YouTube channel, see what's going on. I had stopped it for a bit. It says I'm live now. That's according to, there's 2 people watching. According to this, I am live. If I go to my channel, let me see what's showing up here. See, and I changed the name of that, but let me see here. It says I'm live now. Okay. That part was a duplicate, so that should be. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm glad it works. I don't know what happened there. That's a little strange. I had just gone back on. Not too long before you asked me there or whatever. Oh, let me go back on here. See how bad this monster is. So it's 2.7. Okay. I must have went back to something old or something. 8534 feet. 8534, 6798 tons. What the hell's was it? I'm still not too sure where I'm going to put this thing, actually, so maybe I should hold off for a minute. Well, that's okay. Will it allow me to will it show that if I go? Oh, I bet you if I hit AI recruit, it's going to drop this, isn't it? It did. Okay, I don't want to do that. Man, that thing sounds weird. Okay. Alright. That's what I want again. So, what I'll do, go up here. Plop that over here. Whoops. And this is a nice, perfect little size too, huh? So, what am I on again? M-bar SDG1. Say what? Okay, something's weird there. Okay, I gotta go back to that. Hold on a second. Something ain't right. Oh, I must have, that was weird. I went in to take a look at because I was responding to, I believe it was Anya's post. He was looking for some extra clarification for Barstow, and I was looking at the form, so it probably took me into something else. So yeah, in Barstow, yeah, if just for if people saw that message, this is what I'm talking about. There's a section here, and I didn't put it in this way, but I like it. Below for Yardmaster and min use only, and then the ones that you can do, provided you're following instructions. That's all that's about. So hopefully that explains that. I don't know the track number where I'm going to put this thing yet, so I'm just going to leave it. I'll edit it later if I have to. What am I at here? So yeah, you can click on that, and then you can click over on that. That takes it out of the thing so that you can type. 6798 is the tons, and the length is at 8534. I don't know where I'm putting this at, so I'm going to put it ready to depart Barstow. I'll just put ready to depart Barstow at 1700 and leave it like that, even though it doesn't specify a location. Is it giving me grief or something? Maybe it's required. I thought I did put it in, you bugger. Okay, released. That's cool. Alright, so now it's released, and I don't have a track number because I don't know where I'm at. Eventually, like I said, I'm going to put the leads in there. I'm going to have the yard entry like YE, local lead like LL, NL for north lead, SL for south lead, something like that, just so that I know where people can put where stuff is if it's in one of the leads. Because a lot of times the lead's a good place to store stuff, especially when you're in a transition phase. But for now, I'll just leave it alone. I'm not even going to submit it, or I'll just put it like that. So now, that will put the, all it does there is it changes the departure. It's still unreleased. Did I put the right number, or did I type it in wrong? If it doesn't show up for you, no, see something, I did something wrong. If it doesn't show up for you, always go through the latest first. Go through sorted and see what was typed in. something happened with the train. So if you're not too sure, the other thing you can do is you go back to it, edit your response. It tells you you're editing it, and a lot of times for some reason I forget to put the train ID in, which I did. I don't know, I thought I did, but then maybe the other one got. So you're looking at the train ID. So if you always check to see if it shows up on the registry. Give it a few seconds. If it doesn't, then you know something's wrong, and then you can go in and you can edit the thing. So that helps. Okay, so outbound. There it is right there. Okay. Everything else looks good. Everything else stays the same. And then you submit that. And then we'll go back to Barstow, which is this baby here. If it lets me. No, I didn't hit that. That's cool. So now this is updated to green because it was done today. It's got the new weight and lengths, which should fit well within the parameters. Doesn't specify, well, it doesn't matter if it specifies a track location. Now what happens there is it's still showing released on old 405, so this one I'm going to open up. If you are the person who had it released, which is interesting because as far as I know, open is only something that a yardmaster can do, which kind of puts an interesting little conflict. But let's just say, let me just say this. So the train ID is fine. You could put, see, open is something that's, if it was released, depart, you probably could have put departed. Really, in that situation there, that's almost like, you know, you're putting up another note besides the release saying it's sitting out on the main or something. I don't know what you would do there. A little gray area, but if it's ever gray area, just post a message in the forum and then we'll deal with it. But in this case here, what we're doing is we're going to open up that track. So there's two tracks now that have opened up, 04 and 05. So we're not worried about anything else other than putting in 04. No comments are needed. And of course, open is something only the yardmasters and mins are supposed to do. But I'm just showing you. Like I said, that's a little bit of a gray area. Normally we want to know what's departed so that we can know what's happened. That's all. But in that case, we kind of, okay, open. I think 05 is the next one. Yep. So 05. And I think I set it, hopefully. Open, yep. Alright. So I'll leave that alone for a minute. Let's give this guy back to AI. Not sure where he's going yet. I know he's going up. He's probably going up to, we got nothing coming in as a yard entry. So he should be okay. As long as he's up here, I believe I'm going to have him sit right there. That way he has access to whatever track he can to get out. I think he's too big for the receiving yard at that length, so it's a good place to put him. I think he'll show up on the dispatch board as well. There he goes. Okay. So yeah, we're about a half an hour away now. At this point, I don't think I'm going to be running any trim. So I'll go ahead and run with these guys, my crew here. Got Andy today and Alexandro. And of course, if you guys never notice why you have these weird names, well, it's not your name. I'm saying Andy's not a weird name. I've seen Andy Ireland before. That's kind of strange. I don't know about that one. But anyways, if you're wondering, you see the names. If you haven't figured it out already, most people have, and I've already mentioned this before. The initials AI. That's what that's all about. So you know who's AI.'t all it's for. It's kind of a clever way of doing things. Let me put that over here for a minute, and I'm going to take a look at what we've got for tonight. So we got some releases. Again, this is all set up to San Diego at the top of the simulator hour is going to be released. Barstow is the interesting one. So what I'm going to do in that case here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set up my instructions for Barstow Yard as of 8 p.m. Eastern. Basically Stockton. Okay. Our last, so the last bridge train was humped, and the 2 trim units are now available in the north and south departure leads. I'll just say various strings prior to last hump. Top priority this evening for anyone who is running Barstow is to get Stockton cars trimmed into the remaining departure out of Barstow. Otherwise, train will be released later this evening. Old Yard is available for temporary storage and assignment. At crew's discretion. Once the bowl is trimmed, regardless of any further bridge arrivals, to be changed over to local setting. Okay, so that's pretty much gives you all the instructions you need, and then I can go ahead and I can take a look at what else. Continue to add a boron in adjacent tracks. That's pretty much self-explanatory. I've already explained as far as what the open tracks are and what's available, so There's some smaller tracks in there that you might be able to take advantage of to have some small car settings. You know, go ahead. Oh, he's going to stop at that red signal. I wonder if that's going to show up on external dispatcher. I thought that was restricting. I thought I had that set up as restricting. I wonder when he went. That's interesting. Oh! Oh, don't go through. Don't go through. He sped up there for a second, huh? Yeah, just stay right there. That's cool. I never knew that signal did that. You are gonna stop, aren't you? Don't let me down. No, he's gonna relinquish too. I better get off this train. We know the server can be temperamental when doing that. Well, that's kind of cool. I never knew that was one of the ways you can hold the train. Funky. Okay, did he get out of the way of the lead? Oh, I bet you he didn't. Oh, that's not good. Mind you, oh crap. Well, that's okay. He's only got like 30 minutes more to go, but that's interesting. Man, he's that long, huh? And I know at this point I could probably could have put him into a receiving track. I might even have been able to get him. I don't know if I can get him by. No, I can't. That's like an automatic signal. There's a lot of different things I could have tried, but anyways, that's okay. So with 8:06 p.m. Let me just take a look at the dispatch board now. Actually, I'll take a quick look at this. What the heck was that? I didn't mean to do that. How the hell did I do that? Yeah, admins, if that ever happens, just hit undo a few times. And that was strange. I must have hit paste by. I thought I hit F4, but whatever. Okay. Everything else looks to be in pretty good shape. So I got to build at 2000, 17, 18, 19. So that's 3.5 hours from now, approximately, or 3.5 hours from the start. I don't know how far I'm going to be going tonight, but well, we'll see. Barrick has been assigned, or at least it's been assigned, but ooh. Well, we'll see how that goes, because we got bridge traffic to trim over, so there might be some more. He's not that big, but that's okay. The good part is you're getting into a schedule. He might have departed a little bit early or whatever. Now that we're getting into that schedule, hopefully things flatten out, or these trains may not be that long. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not too worried about it. Everything else looks pretty good. We're in good shape now. So I got like 20 minutes now to kill. I kind of wanted to. I really wanted to start trimming, but at the same point, I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. What do we got here? I want to entertain for like the 20 minutes that's left, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I'll do. I got stuff I can do. Let's try to make myself useful here. brought some engines down. That I really didn't know what I wanted to do with. I don't like them sitting there, but yay. What happened to the other engines we had? Okay, we have the Cadiz set, we had the Boron set, and then something happened. But these ones are only 3. Man, that's a lot of power still. Ho hum. Is this sand actually emptying here, or what the heck's going on? Or did that just get brought over? Is it even in there? Says it is. Honestly, I haven't checked it because I don't think we have anything that's going to it. Which is kind of odd, but kind of a pain in the you-know-what too, but hey, it's nice to have. I think it's a nice little added element, to be quite honest. It's just a little weird. Okay, oh yeah. I know what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to do with those engines, but should I bring it down here? If I bring it to the balloon, I really don't want to put it in there either. Maybe I'll just put it right there, outside the door there. That sounds like a plan. Oh, really? The thing with the frequencies is I have no idea what backlog is coming. Because the way everything's set up, I was gonna explore this, but really, in reality, I think the priorities were set right. So, but I was gonna explore it. What I'll do is I'll probably put it in a suggestion. In order to get, and I don't want to mess it because I guess Mike's got something going on that's pretty good. He was saying with 12 hours of testing. Okay. Well, that's good to know that only if needed. And I mean anything we already have the issue with Lovelock. But I was thinking there may be ways that we could influence the tags a little bit more on the manifest trains. And it shouldn't affect the scheduling any. It's just going to affect how the bridge traffic, instead of having one per tag type thing, I think we're doing 2 for Bell and Stowe. We could probably spread it out even thinner, like making like 2, 2, 2, 2, and 3 or whatever. So it kind of gives it the ability, like say for example, a Lovelock might only come in with a certain amount of cars. Problem with Lovelock is I got a funny feeling that's some type of unit thing. I don't even know if it's a mixed train or whatever. And there's ways. There's a lot of different ways that we can manipulate this thing, which is really cool. So I think it's good anyway. So okay, I'm lazy and I don't want to run my engine here. I know it's pretty sad that I'm not doing that, but oh, I didn't recruit it. Okay, good. I'm just gonna mark this as pool for now. But I'm going to go through this power pretty soon, and I'm going to start changing it around a little bit. Some of it's actually got to go out, believe it or not. Recruit. Oh wow, quarter after already. I wonder if he'll try to go through the, no, he won't go through there. Not with an engine there. It'll be kind of interesting to see it. Actually, I think he stops at the, yeah, let's see. Playing conductor right now. Just because it's fun. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta flick a switch till. So I'm gonna have that one way down there. I don't want that. Okay. So I want him here. Now let's see how far he goes. I got a funny feeling he isn't gonna go far. Oh, he's AI so far. If he gives up, I'll have to run. He may go through that door, but I don't think he's going to go too much further. Is this guy running or what? Yeah, that AI doesn't want to run. Which is kind of interesting because he just... I set him as lead unit. Yeah, he's in there. Just hasn't moved. Okay. Well, you don't gotta go there, so... take a look at the... That gets that power out of the way, and then I'm going to take a look, actually. So, it's more pull power. Yeah, you can just sit right there, actually. There we go. Okay. So, everybody's coming on now. I will be back in a few minutes and get a drink and a snack and get all set up and check a few more. Well, I meant to post a message, but we'll see. We'll see about that. I'll post a few messages just to let people know what departures are heading out. Although people should be able to find that pretty easily now. But anyways, might mention that in a post at some point. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Just get some stuff ready before we start our session. Alright, 8:23 Eastern. So yeah, I'm not going to post a message on that. That's one of those things where people may not be used to it yet, especially if most people don't just run main lines though. So they should be familiar with the registry. At least as far as I know. A lot of the people we used to have that like to run main lines, I think we scared off. Just because they couldn't run it anytime they wanted to. So, which, you know, not their fault. Just the way things are. That's too bad, because there's a lot of trains that can be run. So, it just so happens that we had to pick a time where we had people around, and like I said, I'd love to run on a Sunday afternoon, like 1 o'clock till whenever, but that's just the way it is. So, let me go. I'm gonna, assuming nothing's going on in Barstow, I'm gonna stick my head over here somewhere. Get set up. And I'm going to take a quick look at what's going on. What was that? Oh, that was, oh, I know what that was. That was the external dispatcher. I want to see that for a minute. Oh, cool. There we go. Nice. So D barbell's there now. So, question was about inspection. The only unannounced one was a D barbell, which is a light power move. I don't see too many people being interested in that one. Let me see what I got. Oh, I got two. Oh, that's eastbounds. Okay. I don't think I have anything else set. And we're getting... Okay. It is what it is. I got plenty of room, so I'm not worried about that. So, I'm getting close to that time. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. So we got another train. Now, the whole inspection thing, we need to, I don't know, to me we need to figure out a way. So, I'm going to AI recrew this train. That says it's an AI train. I don't know why it's under standby. Yeah, I was saying about these inspection trains. I know we used to do some things with them. I just don't know. I mean, it makes it interesting, I suppose. But okay, I guess we're gonna start running here. All right, at least I'm gonna start it. fleeting the signals. So the trains are starting to move. Got a Q train. I don't know if I want. He's light power. He should be okay. I guess what we'll do is we'll get him going. Execute that. I'll put him in front. Don't fleet that signal. And then I will fleet the rest all the way out to here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how I want to do the inspection. I might try something tonight. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, I know UP, I don't have to worry about that. I got nothing else coming. Vehicle San Diego Modesto. Okay, I'm gonna send him all the way. Don't fleet those. Zed Rick, I'll send up to here. Stack train, he can go sit for Z train here in Hinckley. Okay. This is where the whole inspection side, I gotta figure out how I want to do this. I got an annoyed Clo. And you can see I got trains moving now. So I do want to get this fleeted up to here. I do want to get him fleeted up to there. So now I'm working ass backwards, kind of. I'll fleet this up to here for now. I'll have to figure out UP, or not UP, I'll have to figure out what's going on in Barstow, but for now, I will fleet him up to here. That should get everything else moving. I'm just not 100% sure of this, so I'm going to take a look real quick here at the trains. So as you can see, stuff's moving in the background now. We also want to go ahead and put that over that way, so it's out of the way. Then we go over to train IDs. So all you do is type in, there it is right there, and it's set for inspection, although it doesn't have room to go anywhere, so it's kind of screwed. So he's supposedly set for inspection. I gotta go into inspection and see if I can get anything out of there. Which I really can't. I can do one. Oh no, I can't. He's got to get in there. Okay, let me bring this up to here. The problem is I got him, he's coming in. So I gotta bring him down to here. I know he's UP, so he's good. These are westbounds. In fact, all of them are westbounds. He's kind of stuck. Okay, now I gotta... I gotta get the Z train going. Hang on. Okay, good. There's one that I can... One that I can just get moving. So what happens there is I execute him. I'll leave the final signal. Okay. He's already set to move, so he will follow him, and he'll go to fleet. That'll stack out once he's ready. This guy here can go to here. That fleets. We've got a meet set for Hinckley. No stack outs yet, which is fine. SOA Clo has to go in there, but I got to get the Z train through first, then I bring the guy out of inspection. So I'm going to actually visually wait for him to go by me until I worry about anything. UP's going to have to wait. It's just another day. Let me just see what's coming in behind him. Oh, of course. Well, at this point, what I'll do is I'm going to hold him up. I know he's a little ways away, but I'm not going to bother with him. In fact, the first train I'm going to have come out at least come out to here. See, I can't set it out. Let me do that again. I'll have him come out to here. Once that triggers, I don't want to fleet it. And I'll deal with that, and then we're just going to visually watch it, because at that point I got Bar Watson, which he can go at least up to here, trigger there. Everybody else is just waiting so I can do a visual on this next one. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So much so that he's going to disappear. He can stay in the background for all I care. So I'm waiting for Z train to boogie on down. The reason why I got it zoomed in is you're going to start seeing some stuff happen here. Yeah, he must have got, they must have stopped that one signal right past him. I'm going to actually try to honor the sets for the inspection. I know Ski might be hearing this one too, because he's actually more I didn't think he knew the sheets too much, but of course he's got the programming background even better than I do. So, but like some of the stuff that he's done with the automation, I mean, that just blows away the version 1 stuff I was doing. As far as the registries, except mine was a total mess. But it worked okay. It did what it did, but this is way much cleaner. But anyways, what I'm suggesting is we have preset determination as to what gets into inspection. I'd like to see some kind of random thing. I'm big on random. I like controls, but I also like random. And knowing what trains are coming in, I may post a suggestion, and then just see what kind of discussion it gets. We already talked about such things as the bear table stuff, and I don't really know what the hell to do with that. I think somebody's coming. Oh wow, that didn't take them long. Wow, he came along a lot quicker than I thought. So this should what's going to happen here is the Z train's coming through, and we know he's not stopping inspection based on the list or whatever. Can I zoom in even? Sorry guys, I know this is very ugly looking, but I guess that's as far as I can zoom, huh? Because I push it forward and then it's at one point it just stops. And it just disrupts things. So I'll just leave it like that. There's your 3 trains in inspection. Well, here comes the other one. So what's cool about this, like from my perspective, I can just do a little bit of rail fanning here because I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting on this to clear itself up a bit. Everything else is pretty much set on what's going on. I have a train coming off the Cajon sub, and he's gonna have to hold at Hodge. So he's going nowhere. Now I will have to make another setting. The problem with making three stacks like this, it gets confused and it ends up triggering or canceling the old trigger. So then I can't do anything. I think that's a UP train coming in right now. I got two of them. But this should get the one from inspection out towards Hodge for me. And normally I'd cross him right here, but I can't because this guy's... I don't think he was ever set for inspection. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not being critical. Because if he was, he had nowhere to go, so... but normally if we knew he was set for inspection, he would have held right at the junction here. But I think he just made it. He actually cleared... Yeah, he did. He cleared the one track, so it worked out okay. So we got like I would say we got about at least a 4-train meet here at D yard, because you got this guy coming through. As soon as he clears, well, the UP train's going to hold. There's going to be 2 UP trains that's going to hold. The one guy out of inspection is going to go, and this guy's going into inspection. So this is what the holdup is here. And the reason why I can't, as far as I know, I can't set a signal or a stack for this guy. I've got a stack set for the guy to come out of inspection, so you'll be able to see him. And this is all preset. The only problem is I can't stack. Normally in train dispatcher I could stack all of this, and then I could, you know, do my thing for 15 minutes. I used to do like 15-minute little cycles, and this would be a cakewalk actually. I was doing 30 trains, no problem. 20 or whatever the hell we got out there is no big deal. I got another meet going on in the desert right now, and I'll check on that. So in a few minutes you'll see he should be getting his signal, and the guy from inspection will come out now. I'm surprised he didn't pull up to the signal, but I guess he doesn't do that unless he has a signal. So, and all 3 of these trains I'm going to be emptying out of inspection. I don't know if I should put a note. Somebody told me the other day it was like 45 minutes for inspections. Okay, I'm not too sure if this guy's triggered, because I haven't seen him come out. Lovely. Dipshit. These people, I swear. I don't know who keeps doing it all the time. Fire what? I don't know how, it's like they burn their toast or what the hell they do, but okay, I gotta check out what's going on here. As far as I know, he's got a signal. Oh, this thing's... never mind. I have to click off, hold off of all of these. Here we go. Stupid smoke detectors. The trains coming from Rick and North Bay should require it in general. There he goes, he's taking off now. Okay. So he should have... I don't quite see it. Oh, there he goes. I see somebody moving over there now. So while that's going on, this is happening a little bit shorter than I was, or longer than I was expecting because I didn't have them set up. Let me just take a look and see what we got going on. Well, I'm just going to set him up to here. So I've got the stack train here. I'll fleet them. Does that thing even do anything? I'm not sure. Hinckley. I'm not too sure if I want to send him down to Hinckley or... I guess I have to. That's the other train, I'm not too sure. Are you here? Okay, good. So what happens is, oh, I forget what I was saying. I'm gonna have to figure out Yeah, I like doing that. I just hop onto an AI train and just basically join them up. And you can go and flick their radio and do whatever. That'll change your channel, which is kind of nice. You can tone. You can do anything. You can tone the dispatcher. You can well, as long as you're in the region, of course. But you got to be close to or near the right region. So if it's Barstow, you can take any engine in Barstow if you're not doing the train or spawning or whatever. So it works out pretty good. Okay, so this guy's good to go. Oh boy. This is what I do for that. I changed that to 3. Or else my screen's gonna get loaded. Yeah, I was gonna do something here. Okay, here we go. So this guy's moving in. I'll hold off on that one as well. Actually, no, I can fleet him off to here on that. Fleet the signal. So that puts that path. That'll help him. I'll deal with the rest in a moment. We got some traffic going on, so he's all set up to go. The Z train's gonna be, but he's just gonna have to hold. The Z train can't even get into Barstow right now because I basically, it's either that or I held up every other single train to let the Z train come through, or not the Z train, the next train I should say. Z train just already went through. It's the other train that's coming up, unfortunately. So hopefully now that should work. The one inspection track is free. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a system. Just to give myself a little bit more of a challenge. I say for me personally this is optional, and I'm going to post a suggestion in the forum about that for those that are working the East Dispatch. Quite frankly, I've been ignoring it ever since we started version 2 because it's just inspection is used so often. And I mean, we got a San Bernardino train in there right now. Thankfully, we can bring it to Ono. So we got a lot of traffic heading through. But once he's cleared up here, he'll get a light into inspection. UP's still waiting. I've got at least 2. Hopefully, did I get the LA train moving behind? I think I did. But I'll have to take a look at the board in a minute anyways, once we get him going. There's the restricting signal. So if I look real close, that's the end of him there. I don't think I have too much else going on at the moment, so I'll just... Yeah, we'll go back to normal view for a moment just to see what's going on. Okay, you're gonna have to give me Oh yeah, I wasn't too sure what to do with him, but I gotta keep him moving. 50. Ooh. Don't fleet that. Execute. Okay, so he's moving. What I want to do is I want to take a look at this Z train here, LAC KCK1. I don't think that's going to require. No, I didn't think that would require inspection. That didn't make sense, so that's good. Not coming from the LA, that wouldn't make sense. Okay, so for him, I should be able to get a signal out to here based on that. I'm going to fleet it. Get the stack going behind him. Don't fleet that. As far as I know, I have another trigger set up for inspection. Once that takes place, I'm going to have to deal with that, but for now, I think we're in good shape. I do have another train to get out of inspection, but like I said, I have a plan to deal with inspection yard here. Not like that. Oh, I see. You can put it anywhere. I'm going to say arrived at 1650. Oops. I3. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, that's there. Arrived 1650. Whoa. So you add those little notes and then that helps. Oh, I got the, I forgot I got the San Diego train. Or, yeah. I've got a San Diego train to get through here. Well, that changes a lot, so let's get him going. Well, he's not quite ready, but I can get him up to that'll get him up to the light for me, and you'll start to see I believe he should be set. Well, you can see all of a sudden now we got the signals starting to line up. ZRIC WSP1 I've got to take a look at. He's good. Alright. So he's good to go. And He's going to be a through shot. He's already coming up, so what'll happen here is I'll get him up to here. So you can see everything starting to clear up here. We're going to leave the final signal. So we got another fleet set up here. There's a couple of ways to get it. You can cancel that in two, but since I'm trying to get UP out of here and out of our here, basically, I'm sending him down. I already have another Z train anyways. I could have thrown him up this way and around, but I think I'll take my chances and hopefully he gets moving here. As soon as he's out of the plant here, he'll be fine. So what I'll do is I'll get him into here. Once this one triggers, that's not what I wanted. All right. Oh, that's interesting. No, I wanted to trigger it after 2, but I don't think I can do that. So I'm going to have to visually watch them. I don't think San Bernardino, Kansas City is going to trigger one. Mojave's looking good. So I'm going to send him all the way through. Don't fleet that. Now he's moving pretty good across the desert, but I'll keep an eye on him for now. For now he's got plenty of room, so I won't fleet him. This should get interesting in a hurry. What's the first stack I got? LPC Global 1. He's got a little bit of time, so I'm not going to worry about him just yet. Hey, man, I keep doing that. Our San Diego's coming up, so we're going to get to see a little bit of congestion here again. I'm waiting for 2 UP trains to come through now. Not to mention that other stack train, or Z train I should say. So here comes the first UP train. And as you can see, here comes Bar San Diego for his 1700 departure. Nobody's taking claims on him. So what that is, that's just anybody who's watching. That's a train is basically available. There's actually quite a few trains available for crew changes already. There's a lot in the inspection yard. I'm going to be starting to release a lot of them. We got UP coming through. Once I get this guy by, then I can go ahead and set up the stack for the next UP train. You can see I got a green signal heading east for the Z train. Really, I can zoom down a little bit here and see if he's coming. That should be him. Yeah, here he comes. So there's a flashing yellow going that way for UP. Beautiful Run8 UP colors. Nice engine though. So basically, yeah, I saw that there's a new member that came on, so I'm trying to figure out why my cajon is not loading in. I don't know. So yeah, somebody comes on a server and all the yard registries will tell you here comes the train passing here. This is a nice size manifest coming out for San Diego now. So here comes the next UP train. He's got a yellow or approach. You'll get another one up to here. Yep. Especially if you've been on other servers, that doesn't make sense. Where are the other guys coming in? There! Speaking of the devil. Yeah, this is busy. What do we got? A 4-train meet again? I'm having fun with this. This beats Barstow any day. Or sorry, this beats Fostoria any day. The way this is set up. I mean, I love Fostoria, but to see this is crazy. So we got San Diego's coming up to the light there. He's probably going to follow UP. This is crazy. Okay. So, while that's going on, I gotta set up shop here. a normal stack now. Don't leave final. Now, how come it did it now? Whereas before it wouldn't do it. I don't get that. That's strange. Must have been because the other guy was coming through still. I don't know. Okay, so I'll get him going up to here. And then I think I'm okay. I'm trying to set up the next one. He doesn't quite get... Okay, he doesn't have a clear block yet, but he's following the other guy. We'll watch those signals trigger. Watch this. You should get a yellow now. Should. Assuming everything worked out the way that it should. Or did I screw something up? I think I screwed something up. Oh no, UP's not through yet. Come on, UP. Jeez, I don't have all day. I should have left them sitting there. I got a Z train in front of him, so I really couldn't do anything about it. So, ah, boy. Okay. What the hell is UP doing? He should have a light. I thought I saw him over there before. What the heck? Yeah, he's got a light. He's got 33 miles an hour. He's set to go through. I can't take it away from him now. He's already on approach. Okay. So what I can do is I can get... Oh shoot, you idiot. How did I do that? Delete that. That doesn't help. How the hell did I do that? Oh, I had him stacked the other way, that's why. Okay. So now I can get him moving on to... here. After that, yeah. I don't want to fleet that signal. So once he triggers here, that should give me the ability to put the light through. The Z train's holding off, and I got my first... Oh, jeez. Look at that. Come on, UP. Good sign? As long as it doesn't fill up my yard too much, I'm okay. Otherwise, I'm gonna have work to do. So he's waiting over at this end here for a light. He's going to follow the UP out. Of course, he's not helping because he's got a yellow, but I screwed up that guy a little bit. He's waiting. with that. So yeah, I'll put that in the. Right now, I'm not putting it in the registry. There's a green light set for the Z once the UP gets by. Or does he have a green? I thought he had a green. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That looks like another restricting signal. What's going on here? Something went weird there. Everything else looks like it's going, so that's good. I better check. Better double check, see what's going on everywhere else. I think we're okay for a little bit. Okay. Why is it still... That looks like a restricting signal to me. I don't like that signal. That still looks like a restricting signal. Like, am I losing my mind, or is that a red over yellow? He's got a green now. Now it's a red over flashing yellow, so I guess that's okay. Okay. Rock and roll. It looked white from here. It didn't look yellowish to me. This would be a pretty cool shot if this was a real, actual physical location. Look up in the sky like this. Like a drone or something. That'd be kind of neat. Wouldn't be able to keep it up there that long, but weather balloon? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, if San Diego doesn't get recrewed, then it just goes. That's the beauty of the departure times. And then if you have a crew and they want to manifest, there's some available. So there's always trains available, especially out of Barstow. We got tons. We got manifests, and I mean, if we get a crew ahead of time, that's okay. They can go. Take a look at this. He should get a light. So I've given all the warnings that I can for this guy, that he is available. He's going to be a tiny bit anyways, because he's got a waterfall UP out. He's upgraded to red over green just at the last second. Okay, well he's going to be a few minutes anyway, so I'll take a look at him. Well, he's coming out, and then we will, I'll go to that. Oh, I already got this guy, LPC LGB1. Yeah, let's see what we got here. LPC LGB1, and I see it down there, and it's fine. So he's a good to go. Or that's a global one. That's what do you call it? I know what I'm thinking. We'll fleet that. Leave the final signal. Looks like Bar San Diego got a signal. I can hear the bells in the distance. Yeah. It was there. I think I missed it. Yeah, well. Enough playing with the mouse wheel. Back to business. Nice looking train though. Dang, that's a big train. How long is that? That was like 80. That was a big one. 8,500 feet. I knew he was pretty spectacular. So, just looking at what we got here. We got a stack train here. You know, that stack's not too far behind him. He's still going faster than him. He's a high speed. What's his tonnage here? Wow, he's only 1.6. Okay. So what I will do before he takes that signal, I'm gonna quote unquote get on the radio with him and tell him to hold at East Amboy. Or that he will be holding at East Amboy. So everything's there. We won't fleet that. So that's how he gets around him. Take a look at the back bar is coming down. It's like 4 away. Hard to say. Gonna be close. I'll talk to him. In a few minutes there, just to see which one he wants to go with. Everything else looks okay. 3.9X train. He's too late. 52. 4.6. Zeds. 4.2 should be, yeah, they're fine. Bear table. 4.4. He should be fine. I don't see anything else being an issue. There's stacks coming through now. I'll have to line him up at least once. That Actually, I'll line them up to here now. Fleet that out. I'll see if I got an opening, and then I can send another out of inspection. We'll move him down to here. Don't fleet that. He's still rolling through, huh? There's the end of him. Okay. What we got going on? Oh, well, they were high for a minute. He wants Barstow. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna release that one. $1,800 is not too bad. So Barstow wants out. Bar San Diego 1 departed. So I can go here. Wasn't under a track number, and I don't need to put any comments on it that it just departed. That's fine. So that'll get rid of that one. Okay, Barstow's at 1,800, but we have a crew, which is fine. That's not a problem. It was the next one, which is really good. So I'm going to have to take a look at how things are lining up here. All right. Yeah, we're okay. Dave's not doing too good. Okay. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens there. I got VCLO SBD 3. I got a Q train. Oh yeah. I should have him set now. The other guy. Hang on a second here. Yeah, what happens is normally this thing will light up if there's an arrow coming the other way, or if I see it then I'll know, but I knew he was getting close, but I wasn't too sure how much. He's gonna hold, but that's okay. Stack train could probably well, the speed isn't too bad here, so I'll get him into the siding. I'm going to get this Z train through. Must have neglected him for a minute. Okay. So I checked him. WSP Stowe. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back to see what I have that's still coming in. I'm going to go back to the train list. Train IDs at WSP Stowe. Well, there's a lot of them. Domestic containers, intermodals. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that should work fine. Okay, so I got a Z train. Let's see how far. Yeah, Z train's at Cameron, so I don't want to hold him up. He won't take too long. And what I'll do there is I'll get him lined up. Oops, I mean unlabeled though. Don't fleet it. I'll store that path. So yeah, Barwatt. I had a funny feeling he wouldn't be at Mojave first. That's why I was going to send him first, because basically I was reading what it looked like, and he had like 2 lights ahead of him. It was going to be a close call either way. So, why isn't this guy getting a light? Check out what's going on here. I'm not too sure why he's not getting a light. He should have had one. Because the light was triggered, it just wasn't going. Got a D right behind him, but that's okay. Although he's going to be right on his tail. It's just that it's light power, so he can ride the yellows. He's not that high of a priority. Okay, so that's Zed's SBD Kansas City, which I assume is okay. Mind you, I didn't look, so if I missed it, oh well. I don't think anything... No, he's fine. Okay. I gotta have to look at getting another one out of here. Well, we got a stack train coming, so he's gonna take a precedence. WSP Stowe was the next one, which I think I already did that. Just double check that here. Yeah. Okay. Haven't heard any more about that other train, so I don't know what's going on there. I take it he might need some help, so... I don't think he's on, is he? No, he's not even on right now. No, it's LLP 53. I'm getting a, yeah, he hasn't toned me, so I don't know if he knows what's going on. I don't know if the toning procedures are in play. They probably aren't. It's not really a Barstow procedure, so I didn't touch it, but maybe that's something that I'll have to put in as a recommendation. Because what happens is people come in channel 0, and then I actually don't even have him on the screen right now. So I got another stack train. Speaking of which, I might have a tone now. I do. There we go. Okay. Ooh, CSX. Nice. 32. There's a nice one in this. Okay. Okay, so he's got a light out. I'm just going to check the departures here. So he's a little early at 17:35, no big deal. And he's showing a departed at 20:37. On duty at 7:30. Perfect. Looking good. So that worked out well. Perfect entry, by the way. Very nice. So yeah, it's you set for an 1800 call time, but again, if a crew is ready to take something and it looks inviting to them, as long as there's no issues with capacity or can't take it or anything like that, then we just go ahead and release it. It just goes half an hour earlier than call. A lot of times, we'll get it before. I think that's more of a probably no later than, even though that's probably the other way around. We just treat it the other way. So you should be all set. I'm liking how the sky's looking here. So there's this green light. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to have to take a look at how things are set up coming out. So I'll let him go. Okay, he's all set up on south. I think he was south 3. I better double check on that. I want to make sure he's okay. I think it was supposed to be south 3. Yep. Okay, make sure everything's okay. Now I'm going to take a quick look at the other pass. So he arrived at 1650. He'll be due out at 30. He's actually due out now. These other guys, I gotta get them going too. So I'm gonna take him out. His inspection is done. The other guys are been done for a while too, but I'll just bounce him here. Fleet that signal. Oops, leaves fire. Don't fleet. Execute that one. And we'll take the hold off. So it's getting interesting in Barstow. So yeah, that's the beauty of having a couple trains in inspection. So here comes Shaggy's train. Nice to see the humans running trains as well. Always nice to see. And I mean, we have yard work and all kinds of other things, but there's plenty of time to do that. So I don't know what's going on the mains at the moment as far as switching goes, but when somebody asks for a mainline train, yeah, we got plenty to offer, so no sweat there. I did my guilty pleasure the other night, so okay. Why does this signal keep... Oh, never mind. I'll hush up now. I just forgot about him. I thought I had him stacked up ahead of it, but I didn't. Okay. Never mind. I was like, why is that signal back up to there again? Okay. Oh, what I got going on here? That's going to be Barstow. Is it? Well, maybe it's not. So I got Barva. Why is this light still lit up? Okay. He's got a way to go. Ooh, what's that blue? That was neat. Oh, I see. He doesn't... He's gonna have a lot of available... What is that blue? That was the weirdest thing. Oh, that's something else. Okay. He's got a little bit of track ahead of him. Okay, here he comes. So I'm going to execute that one up to here. Once I get it lit up, there. Now I'll do that and send that. Oh, has he got the nice engines too? Cool. Yeah. Those are nice engines. I don't think I got anything else coming in. I've got probably, yeah, one coming out by the sounds of it. Probably let him out anyways. I think he's already lit up. Oops. Okay. Now, drop that signal. I may not have to. I can have him follow. Yeah, I'll have him follow. Why not? So yeah, he's set up nicely. What do we got here? Well, let's see here. I'll have to think about this one. 12 to silt. Well, I know I got him that far. Complete that. He's 10 to silt. Let me do that again. Ten to silt. Ten to Jim Gray. It's going to be boron. Question is, who's going to make it? And it depends upon what else is coming up. But yeah, it looks like boron. Not too sure what's happening at Mojave. He looks a little swamped. Okay. Okay, so we know he's okay. Oh, that's Stockton. So once, I'm not too sure. I might send another guy out. I'm gonna send another one right on his heels. I'll send the other one right out on his heels. That'll empty inspection yard. Here comes the vehicle train, I believe. You should have plenty of track that way, I would imagine. Yeah, I see a green. Hard at first, but I see it now. Okay, 1800 coming up to. That was the one departure we had. He's still under a fleet. I've got, as far as I know, I can do that. Don't fleet leave Filux signal, see what happens. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not too sure about that one, actually. Huge shy. Yeah, it's Oakland. Alright. So much for that idea. Alright. I get it right. So, I will drop that one after one. liking the lighting now. Just to get a little closer. Usually I'm not that far out. There we go. Green signal. He's got a lot of clear track up ahead of him. So he's headed for a Destiny to Ono siding. Okay. Well, now that I got him going out, get him going here. Won't fleet that one though. He's got a lot of trains held up right now. Is he even on? I guess he's on. Wow. A lot of trains held up right now. Just curious what's going on. No, he's got. It's pretty busy, but. He's got a Z train right there. He hasn't cleared this guy through. I got a train coming. Let me just talk to him, see if he's okay. Just want to make sure he's okay. So, stack train I'll have to bring in behind it. Alright, he's okay. So he's going to leapfrog. I'll wait for the bear table. So yeah, what'll happen is you get the difference between tonnage and human and whatever, and then you reevaluate. So 11 away. It's going to be a really close call at Moron, which is good. 63. Let me just take a look at some of the particulars here. We've got 3-3 coming across, 2-9. I'm not ready to make a call on that one just yet, so I'll bring him forward. Kuchoyag is coming out now. That clears inspection yard. And we're at the 1800 mark now. Holy crap. Where's the time going? Was that my... Oh, that was my... never mind. 1800. That was my 1800 departure, I think. Yeah, that was. Okay, so I'm about an hour away from getting the 1900 out. That's a good call on the Barstow too. Whoever put the power in for a possible add-on. If there was people available in Barstow, that could be added on. If there wasn't, then it's no big deal. Basically, let it go. So that's a good call. Barbell's already ready. I was going to add more to him at the time, but I didn't. I could have got to round to Stockton, but I just kind of ran out of time, so no big deal. There comes the other one, right behind him on his heels. Take a quick look here. Double check, see what we got coming. Get him a light here. I better tell him, or mention to him. Yeah, because I see that Zed stopped. I'm going to say he should be anyways, as far as I know. It's for Los Angeles, so... that to him as well too. So ZBRLC, when you look at the train IDs, UP Saco, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Say UP Saco. That's not right. Hang on a second. Yeah, UP LA, that's right. Oh, yeah, it gets tricky here, and I'm not too familiar with it myself. I know some come through there. When it says to LA, they usually go that way, as far as I know. It's a little tricky getting the signals to set up too. I usually have to go in and fart around with it. But anyways, let me quit worrying about others. What do we got? Okay, we already checked this guy. He's good. Alright. So I'm always checking. That's where I'm going in with this thing here. What's that up? Yeah. Got a good unit on the back, huh? Yeah, I'm always using this sucker right now. I don't know what the notes are, but I haven't checked all the notes. I haven't seen one for the notes yet. So, okay. So it looks like we got some quiet time. We got the one meet coming up. We see that. At this point, it is like dead solid. It's gonna get interesting. I'm not ready to make a call on it yet. Preferably, you want to get the guy that gets there the closest into the siding. It's right now. It's going to be almost pretty much a running meet at this point by the looks of it. But that could change. I'm going by average block lengths as well. I'm not going by anything else. Okay, Stockton. Wow, there's like nothing after. I don't know what's going on in Yermo. I haven't seen anything come out of there yet. I'm just curious. I'll take a look. Go for a road trip. Wait a minute. Speak of the devil, there's something coming. Where's this guy going? Alright. I'm like, where's it? There's not. I haven't seen any trains coming out of thing, and sure enough, there's one. Alright. Way behind him. Look at. Holy crap! Woohoo! I haven't taken a look at that for a while. What's this thing over here? Is that just yard power or something? Man! Like, whoa! That is cool. I kind of like that, you know? That is nuts. I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it in a while since it got taken over. Well, it's good. It's cool to really see that being used. I like that. Definitely like that. Okay. Whoops. Oh. Wrong side. Did somebody try to... I don't know if somebody tried to tow me or not. I'll find out in a minute. Like I said, it looks juicy. Yeah, so I can handle him. He's ready for him. Or he will be ready for him. Okay. So I was just taking a look at what we got set up here. him out. Another Z train to LA. And we'll fleet him out. So you do the fleet here. And then once he's got a green light, we wait for it. Okay, so then I take this one, drop it after one, and the Z train should be pretty close on his tail, so that's good. Okay, so I've made a decision for this one. He's going into boron. Q train's going to be right on his tail, not too far away, but I'm going to pop him over to here. It's a weird way how to do this sighting, because you click on one and then the other one goes, but see, if I got the right control right down, see that cancels it. I can't stand that. I'm not too sure how to do two. I gotta read up on that. It's complicated because by rights I'm supposed to be able to go like this, and I can set up a dual meet. I gotta read the instructions on that. It's flimsy for me. So what I'll do is I'm going to just do this one for now. And then I'll figure out the other ones. And it's just a little flimsy for me as far as I'm concerned. And then all I have to do for this guy here is just go like that once he hits there. See, those I can do. If you click on the same block, it just doesn't like it. Did I say fleet? I can't remember. Here, let me see. There we go. Let me just do that. And oh, no. Click on here. Once he hits there, don't fleet. Perfect. I'm looking at everything else on the board right now. We've got yeah, he's starting to drag his feet a little bit, that 1.6, huh? So with that happening, that guy should be going as fast as anything, I would imagine. He's already got a yellow behind him. Okay, this is messing up my timing here. Okay, here he comes. Alright. Blah. So I'll get him there. Boom. Store that path. He's like 5 away. What is he? Is a bear table? Okay. He's like 5 away, 6, 10 away to Edwards, maybe shorter. That'll be interesting. I'll give him to Edwards at least. But it's going to get interesting because you got a Q train coming on his tails. So the desert's starting to, the desert or the single track desert, I should say, on the Mojave sub is starting to pick up again. It's not too bad, but then we got another Z train coming out of coming into Barstow right now. Yeah, he's right on him almost. I shouldn't say he's right on him. He's gonna be on him. Once that meet takes place, depending upon how good things go here, that's gonna determine what happens moving forward. Wow, it's 10:30 already. Jeez. Time flies by when you're having fun, and I ain't worried about getting any sleep, major sleep tonight, because I slept great the last 2 nights. He should be okay on him. I don't know, we'll see. Two Zeds chasing each other down the hill. Yeah, that's getting really interesting now. Okay, he's coming up. No, that's not what I wanted. Although that works out just fine. Okay. So yeah, with the Q train coming out, I'm going to get two around him. That should work. Zed's right on his tail. I've already got it set up actually. What I'll do, since he's right on his tail, yeah, he's like right on his tail too. Well, I really can't cross him over now, which kind of sucks. Although I could probably have him overtake. Oh, he's going pretty good now. Yeah, I should have held off. It's 2 Zeds basically. So Mojave sub's looking good now. Oh, that's going to be my first arrival back bar. Oh, which will be, yeah. Let's just throw them into the siding then. So there we go. So now I'm looking at the next one. Bear table's going 70 miles an hour, which means he's gonna get Edward 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to silt. I can't risk it. He didn't want the special treatment, so. So he's going to get it, the next one. So I got a double overtake here. Yeah, I got 2 inbounds now. Forgot about him too, which will make things interesting. Quiet in Barstow at the moment. So now with him in play, I can do that and put the other trigger in. And of course the next meet's going to be at silt. So no special treatment there, he just happened to arrive a little quicker, so that worked out okay. I trigger him out because he's going to arrive at silt in no time. Actually, I'll wait on that. It'll be interesting to see what happens there, actually. Like he said, he's going to arrive there in no time, so I'll set them up. Once that's triggered, once he gets into silt siding, then he'll be able to come out. Okay, so he's gonna have a fleet. Everything else looking pretty good. Nothing coming my way that way. And oh, that's interesting. Oh, he's coming. Is he coming? No, he's working Cemex. 101 is. I thought for a minute he's coming my way. I was like, no, that's not 102. That's 101. Vehicle train, way up at cable. So he's going to be a little bit, anyways. And the next westbound coming into Barstow is going to be a while after these two come through. So, just trying to figure out here if I wanna. Well, I've already got the stacks figured out. I already got Silt set up. He's already set up. There he goes. Well, that's pretty good. At least you got to see the train come to a stop. Almost a rolling meet. Worked out pretty good. Always nice to know it's not a train that's just been sitting there for the hell of it. Okay, so he's set to go right on the main. Yeah. Got a Stockton. Well, I got a few minutes anyways. Looks like the Silt meet's gonna meet up, then the other meet's gonna go okay, so what do we got? A Z train coming through and then Zed's the other guy? Might have a few minutes here. I think I can make it to Hinckley. It's 12 blocks though. Ooh, it's gonna be pushing it. Gonna be pushing it for back bar. I might hold him there. Yeah. He's 36 miles an hour. He's going to be like that for a bit, so let's just put him into Hinckley. Okay, the other meat's set up for Silt. Barlob's going to take a few minutes. And then once I got him through, I'll bring him up to Hinckley once I've got that triggered here. There we go. Alright, so we'll watch this for a few minutes. Should be some good action here. Where's the sun, by the way? Oh, wow. Getting a little later. About half an hour ready for another departure. So we'll watch this one go by. I'm going to get a drink. And maybe a little bite to eat before. Ah, bugger. That sucks. What are they timing me out for? Okay, I gotta drop the connection because I gotta use my password again. Hopefully the server didn't go down, but I doubt it. Ah, it sucks. I gotta do everything else over again. Okay. Gonna drop the connection for a minute. I'll be back. Just realized I got timed out. So, we'll see what happens.